Hey everyone, Sir Fudgems here, and welcome to Star Trek Online. It's been a while since I've posted any videos up, so I thought I'd do a Star Trek Online series, so that way you get to know what I've been up to over the past couple months. And so far, this game been this game has been keeping me busy, and it's a lot of fun when you know what you're doing in this game. So I'm here. I'm going to show you a little bit about what this game's about, uh, how much depth there is, what you want to do, and if you want to do it, or if you want to do missions and stuff like that. I'll show you a quick glimpse of it, and then also show you a quick tutorial, I would call it, and on how to set up your starship so it's easier for you to have more fun and then less stress on the hands, and also just instead of smashing a bunch of buttons, you just hold the space bar. It's a whole lot more fun doing it that way than it is just clicking on buttons and buttons and buttons. But anyway, so what I like about this game is there's a lot of depth to this game, and I'll show you some what I'm talking about. This is my character Fudgems. He's a Federation engineer officer class, and I like to focus on cruisers because the cruisers for ships, they're more forgiving. Uh, they they have a mix of doing damage and also taking damage, and they kind of act as a tank or a support or just another DPS kind of damage. So it's a real fun kind of a ship. You can do a lot with a cruiser. Anyway, I'll also get to show you all kinds of things. So on my character status button, here's my character, here's all the stuff and items and devices and armor and the kits. This can all be attained in the game and so on. And it takes a while to get some of these things, but it's well worth it. And then for skills, it's a bunch of skills and abilities. There's a lot of depth of it onto it, and just focusing in on points, and yeah, just leveling up and just choosing whichever points, because you can select any point you want, whatever you want to do. And then these also help, like doing backhand or chin strike, or just to focus on which points you want to focus on. It's fun. It's fun. Then there's specialization, which you can focus on uh, two specializations, either command, intelligence, pilot, or commando. You have one active and one secondary active, so you can choose two. And so far I'm in pilot, and I'm finishing up pilot. And then there's traits. So when you're level 60, you can unlock all these trait slots, and you can choose whichever trait you want to put in them. And then also you can buy traits from the exchange or unlock them through lockbox and keys. And they get some pretty good ones here too, so it's fun. And then there's starship traits, where if you have tier 6 starships and you elite them, you can then use their tier 5 abilities and put them in your starship trait. And these help out a lot for when you're in space combat. It really customize on how your ship functions, and also giving you buffs here and there. Where some people don't have buffs, you have the buffs, or where they have different buffs than you. It's real interesting. And you got space reputation. How you get this is by going into reputation, and you just see this bar here is you just do these missions, and these take time, and you just find whatever you're looking for. You just press select, you click on it, and they don't start off until you fill in the bars, until you achieve what they want you to get. And then once you have it, then you also get these boxes that have some loot in them, but that will start the mission off, and then it will give you the status and experience that you need in order to move up. And that's how also you get these traits here too. And then stations. This is for your bridge officers, and I have quite a bit of bridge officers and still have some more slots to go. But bridge officers help as companions on ground combat, and also in space they help with abilities and stuff like that, but we'll go over that once I'm in space to show you more about it. And then for missions, for about missions, you got episodes where this is the main missions and stuff, where you can do these missions. These will keep you busy and also tell you a little bit how the game works. It's kind of part tutorial, part to beginning on how to play the game. Especially the Klingon War, they give you some helpful hints on how to do it here and there. And also they give you some loot as well, so when you replay a mission, or play a mission, or hail a mission, you get this loot here, expertise, skill points, and dilithium, but then you also get to choose one of these items. Of course, it will be different the first time you play in level 1 or 2, but you'll get the gear that your character will need, and that helps. And then also, when you go into those missions and you destroy enemies and you take them out, you also have some drops where you'll also get gear and items that will help out too. Then there's available missions that you can do daily or one-time kind of missions that will help out for more experience and leveling up your character, and also getting rare items if you can. Then there's Foundry, which are missions made by people and then also rated by people, and you can also play these missions too. And they give you experience and just improving your skill as well. Then finally there's crafting. So what you want to do, once you're level 11, you'll have Duty Officer button open, and then you get the overview, and it shows you where you're at for the levels of diplomatic, science, engineering, military, all those cool things. And then there's R&D school, which is research and development, and this is your crafting. And this shows you all the things that you can build within these schools. And so far my recommendation is sticking with just two of these schools, and so far mine is beams and ground weapons. And then once you get them past level 15, then you can build superior tech upgrades, which is right here and here. And these two really help out for upgrading your weapons to the end game product that you want. Now that I showed you a little bit about how much depth there is in the game and how long it will take you and keep you busy and have a whole bunch of fun, I'm then going to show you how to set up your starship, so in that way you have the easiest time playing in your starship. And really, what I like about this game is more of the starship battles. They're just more fun than ground battles, in my personal opinion. Although some ground battles are pretty fun. It's just the space battles are more, in a way, realistic to me than the ground battles. So let's go to the ship. Here we go. All right. So here's one of my starships. This is the second starship you get in the Federation if you're going for the cruiser route. And it's a pretty good ship, and it will keep you busy and keep you going until you're level 20. But I'll show you how to set up your ship. So clicking this button, your character status, it pops up, shows you your ship here, shows you the stats of it, the loadout, and so on. And then this is what I have equipped right now. This is not end game product. This is what I have on the ship as of right now. And so far it's doing alright here, so we're just going to keep it as is. I'm not going to mess with it. And then yeah, and make sure okay, here, this is what we're going to do. We're going to start off with, this is your hull and shields. If your cruiser goes down to 0, you're done. You're dead. But you'll revive back up after 7 seconds, after 7-10 seconds, and you'll respawn. But you want to make sure that your ship always has health, and try to not go below 20% if you can help it. And then and the second thing is your shields, and you have 4 shields that surround your ship, and you can press these buttons to focus power on the shields, or you have other or you can select a special button that I have, but I don't have it on this, so I'd have to set up to show you. So I'm going to show you by pressing P. Will open up your skills, and this is the button I was looking for. It's distribute shield power, balance shields, and this will select all 4 shields and keep them all balanced, and that really helps. Then, alrighty, yeah, and this shows you all the buttons, all your power-ups, all your weapons, all your abilities, anything that you can use that's on the ship. And then also your bars, your action bars are here. You can use your action bars as well. So let's go find the enemy to show you a little bit of space gameplay. Alright, so we're doing a patrol mission to show you a little bit about what space battles are all about. And so far this pop-up tells me what I need to know about this mission. And so far, patrol the system and engage Nahasian's ships. So that's what I gotta do, is engage the Nahasian's ships. I don't know how to pronounce that, but that's my best for pronouncing that. So we have to defeat 5 of those squadrons. So I'm going to launch some of these shuttles here. Now this is a tier 6 ship that you get from the holiday break event, and you had to collect 1,000 of those marks in order to get it, and that's what I did, and I got this ship. So what I'm doing now is activating abilities, and since this is a carrier / cruiser dreadnought, you get a wave, you get 6 fighters to help you out, and that's pretty good. Then you also have, for this cruiser, you have the command weapon systems efficiently, or the command attract fire. Now this is good for the attract fire for doing PvE, so if you see someone that's really struggling or is getting focus fire on by the enemy, you use this, and that way and you start firing it at the enemy, you'll start pulling aggro from your friend to you, and that helps. And then this one here, command weapon systems efficiently, minus 25% weapon power cost for yourself and allies, so that helps with your weapons, so you can keep on firing as many times as possible. Alright, so we're going to engage. Press tab. We're going to focus on this guy. And I'm just holding spacebar because all my weapons have a green perimeter around them, and that means they'll automatically fire when I hold spacebar. And then also, as you can see, my shields are taking some damage, so I'm going to press this button, which distributes shield power, and that will start distributing shield power throughout my whole ship. So I would focus also on this, shield as well. And As you see, we just destroyed one person. Put that ability up. Use some more of my abilities. Start focusing fire on him. Boom. He's gone. Alright. But yeah, I like the star battles, starship battles of this game. It's great. Ooh, mirrored incursion box, nice. And these lock boxes, if you get the keys and you unlock these lock boxes, you get some cool items, cool stuff, traits, abilities, duty officers to help with R&D and your crew skills as well. It's good stuff. Okay, we want to look for more. Oh, there they are. Focusing. Standing by. Do some more abilities. Gonna do that one. That, and boom! This guy's gonna go down real quick. And boom. Done. Next ship. Just keep on focusing fire on one ship at a time. That way you do as much damage as you possibly can and take out as many ships as you can real quick. And that's 2 waves. There we go. And this is the R&D resources that I was also talking to you about. So that's how you get some resources for R&D, is by doing missions or patrol duty missions. And you'll have at least 2 around in the space area and 1 or 2 around in the ground areas that you need to patrol. Alright. Oh, there's another one. And gotcha. Okay, there's another one. Ooh, battleship, nice. get it. And there should be one more. So overall, the rating on this game, Star Trek Online, I rate it around a 4 out of 5 stars. Just because there's a lot of gameplay in this game, a lot of depth, a lot of things you can do. You can also have fun with your friends playing missions or PvE or doing some PvE. It's real fun. And we're just going to finish this up here. There we go. Do this ability. Open charge the beam, and boom. How about multiple torpedoes for you? And wait, there's more. Boom. All done. And then you'll know when you completed the mission when it says, when this pops up and it says, depart system, would you like to depart system and a job well done? It's like, yeah, sure. And there you go. And then to turn in the missions, you go over here to the side, and if you have Hail Starfleet to report, click this little icon, you scroll down, it says well done, you earned this expertise and skill points, and you press continue, and you're done. And that's the quick look on Star Trek Online. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if I see you on the game, wish you well, and peace out.